Hey y'all, welcome back to Movement Link. Let me talk about something that we see so many amateurs, a mistake we see so many amateurs make in the gym. And when we're talking about the push press or the push jerk, getting that hip drive is everything. And then we're gonna add in the arms after that. So I think what happens to so many people is they think push press and push jerk are a shoulder exercise, and they forget that really it's a leg exercise and the shoulders assist with it. So if I'm trying to figure out how much you can push jerk, I'm not gonna ask you how much you can strict press. I'm gonna ask you how much you can back squat. And then I can back off and do some percentages off of that, and that's gonna give me a much better idea of how much you should be push jerking and push pressing than if I look at your strict press. So really what I'm trying to say is what happens is people overemphasize the arms in these exercises. So when they're fresh, they're doing things where they're holding it too much in their hands and not getting it in the front rack enough, and they're not putting enough emphasis on the legs. So they're doing real bro-y reps where it's just like pure strength, and then they get burned out really, really fast because these are really tiny muscles relative to this. So what I recommend you doing is very early on, even when it's light, and this is gonna be the same thing I want you to focus on kipping for ring dips, pull-ups, muscle-ups, is we need to get that real hard hip drive. So hard hip drive. We don't have to do giant things. We just need a little bit of room, but you really have to focus on that hip extending hard and then going for it with the arms. So just kind of what that looks like. Same thing, very similar reps, but I'm putting so much more focus on when that hip is flexed a little bit, getting that thing extended so that power goes into the bar. When we're thinking of jumping, the hip drive, the clean and the snatch, the hip drive, the kipping pull up, the hip drive, this hip pop, a golf swing. I'm coming through and at impact, I'm almost doing the exact same hip drive at impact. So this hip drive is so important, and it's so often overlooked because people get too caught up in the workout and being out of breath and all of these things. Remember, we're developing skills, and not only are these skills going to make you better at these movements and help you perform more reps faster with better technique, these are skills that are going to transfer over into the real world so much more. So next time you've got a lot of push presses or push jerks, from the very beginning, even if it's light, emphasize getting that full hip drive and just feeling that hip pop. And the better you get at feeling it and doing it there, your pull-ups are gonna improve, everything's gonna improve. This stuff is so related, that's why we talk about it all the time. Play around with it. Best place to play around with it is in the warm-ups, and then tie that in the middle of your workout. Hope this helps. Talk to y'all soon.